Hello and welcome to Kitchen Counter Crafts. If you like this video, would you please like, comment, share, and subscribe? So at my house, when we have birthdays, anniversaries, big events, we usually celebrate with a fountain pen. So my husband and I just celebrated an anniversary, and I was thinking maybe I get another ring, and then couldn't really find anything I liked, so I asked him for a Franklin Christoph pen, and the pen just came, and it comes in this little kind of thin white sleeve, which they tell you up front so that you're not shocked, but they say it's kind of like this thin box, but actually it's kind of a nice box. And then what you get is a pencil case, or in this case a pen case. So it is actually very nice. My husband already has a Franklin Christoph, so I've seen it. Now I get to have my own case, which I'm so excited about. And it has the logo, the stylized F, and then 4 diamonds underneath. And oh man, this is the pen, and I wanted to do this in the sunlight again so that you can see how beautiful this pen is. And this model is called Model 02 Intrinsic, and this is an antique glass, and it's called Antique Glass Cathedral, and this is why it's called Cathedral. So you can see it looks like a cathedral, like a mosaic in a cathedral, and it just, I don't know, that is actually, I'm kind of speechless over it, how pretty that is. So it has the yellows and turquoise. I'm gonna zoom in on it a bit more so you can just see the detail of how pretty that is. Oh wow, very, very lovely. So goodness, once you figure out which pen you want from Franklin Christoph, then you have the nibs that you can pick out. And so I ended up with this one. They use size 5 or size 6 Jowo nibs. Jowo, I don't know. And you can actually get other nibs for your pen. And here's the feed. And then another thing to note is that you would think that the grooves for the what am I trying to say? The pen cap are here, but the threads are actually up at the top. So you're going to see that located here, which can throw some people off, like me, because I expected it to screw in here, but it goes in up there. And one of the things that they said is it helps to not have negative pressure in the pen. So when you unscrew, you have less chance of just introducing like a vacuum for burping and things, because these pens can actually be eyedroppered. So did not know that about the Franklin Christoph, but now I know. So anyway, it's got the 4 diamonds up on the very top on the clip, and then it has the finial, and the finial, don't know if you can, there you go. You can see that it has the Franklin Christoph logo and then the diamonds underneath, and it is beveled so that you can see the glass. And then it has that kind of area in here. I think it's for just a better seal. And then the threads are up here. And then in the cap, you also have their name etched here, Franklin Christoph, and the model number 02. And so there you go. So that is the pen. It actually has a, how am I gonna get this? Oh, no, I don't want to mess. There we go. I'm so scared. You know, when you get something new, you don't want to wreck it right out of the box. So it does have a standard converter. And does it say Franklin Christoph? I'm sure it does. Yes, it does. This way. Okay. So it says Franklin Christoph on there, standard international converter. And let me get that kind of ready here. And then This is called antique glass, and it's supposed to be like a Coke bottle glass, which really does look like a Coke bottle green, especially in the sunlight. So that is the lovely pen, and I'm going to just talk about, actually, let me see what else is in here. I thought I'm supposed to get cartridges. There they are. Okay, so you get some cartridges in there with blue and black ink. So those are standard cartridges. And then I actually got a custom grind on the nib, and it is a Nagahara nib. And so it says it has the official chop of Mr. Nagahara for authentication of work. And in case you're wondering who in the world is Mr. Nagahara, he actually used to do grind nibs for Sailor. So he's kind of a big deal in the pen world. And what I ended up with was the medium cursive italic, and it says the number 6 nib. And then it has this, and that is Franklin Christoph information from Raleigh, North Carolina. And so this pen is made in the US. What else is in here? I see something else. Oh, that was what I put in there. One more card, and that is the lifetime warranty. So that's kind of nice. All right, so thank you, Audrey, for signing this and all that information. So you are supposed to hang on to this because it does show that it is a custom grind and that it's kind of a special thing. And I have to say, I just love this. So anyway, I feel like it's like a gift upon a gift. And so that was very, very sweet of my husband to get me that. And so the pen does post. It has a tapered back here, and it's the website says so that it can post deeply, and I hardly ever post my pen caps, so that's not going to be a thing for me. I didn't grab my ruler, so I'm just going to read you the dimensions of this, and that is 5.75 and length, complete when it is capped. And then without the cap, it's 5.15. And so it's very well balanced, it seems. And I've actually written with my husband's, and so those are very nice pens. And so you can use it both posted and then without the cap as well. So let's see, what else do I want to talk about? Oh, this one, the antique glass with Cathedral, was actually given, it was given an award, and that is the winner of the 2022 Pen World Reader's Choice Award. So without further ado, oh, and I also want to mention, in case you're looking at this, you might want to get it now because, and I don't work for Franklin Christoph or anything like this. This is just my own deal here. They have on their website that it's just 40 pieces of this one. So it is a limited edition, and man, it's so lovely. It's just very, very beautiful. So they, let's go ahead and get this inked up because that's what I'm dying to do. I know I didn't even compare it with my other pen models, which tells you how much of a hurry I was to get this one inked. I'm so excited. All right. So if you've got a anniversary coming up or something, you know, might want to consider that instead of, I don't know, in lieu of a nice dinner and a ring. Although my husband did take me out for a nice dinner. All right. So very, very sweet to me. This is Tempest from the 2021 red. I think it's 2021. Yes, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. So this is the ink vent, the Diamine. And I wanted to use this because I haven't used it yet. And then also check that out. It's got a green shimmer. So I thought that's why I'm doing this in the sunlight. And that's what I want to put in my new pen. And so for shimmer inks, you want to give them a good shake to get all the shimmery goodness everywhere. And I'm glad I'm wearing black, so if this goes everywhere. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's pretty. All right. Ooh, lots and lots of bubbles that I just introduced. And no, I didn't clean up the pen. I just went ahead and put it in my bottle. And so the pen again can be eye dropped and eyedroppered, and so it holds a lot of ink anyway from the converter. And I'll put down how much is a lot of ink because I don't remember. I want to show you how this writes, but I just want to show you this pretty ink too. It's like a dark blue with a pretty shimmer. Okay, everybody at home, I almost set that on my new bag, which would have been tragic. More like a tie-dye look, I guess. So from what I understand, you're supposed to make sure that you've got this part pretty well wiped off, because I anoint my fingers, but that's okay. And we're going to try this on tearable paper first. And this is just a old ledger pad that I test all my pens on, because that's pretty much what I use, is crummy paper, not the nice bougie stuff that many of you use. So this is, oh man. Oh, it's like a dream come true. I've been always looking for a flex. This is not a flex nib. This is the, what did I say? Medium Italic. And so one of the things that I was looking for is variation in line. So you have super thin lines that it can make on this side, and then nice thick lines on the way down, so that I can give it that calligraphy look without the flex. Now, let me tell you, one of the reasons I wanted Franklin Christoph is because once you pick the body, you've got a smorgasbord of nibs to choose from. And I guess I should write what this is. This is model 02. And this is medium italic nib. And this is just my not cursive writing, just straightforward writing. And then the ink is Diamine Tempest. I'm going off the page. All right, so now you can hopefully see some of the shimmer. Some of the shimmer. See the shimmer on here? Can you? Let's see, is it in the sun? Oh, it is in the sun, but I'm not in there. Can you see some of that? No, you can't. It's kind of hard to see the shimmer on that. I thought you could, especially with the medium metallic nib, but maybe you can on the Rhodia dot pad. So this is better paper than just the Office Depot or whatever Staples pad. So let's try this. Oh, and I didn't even do a writing comparison. Let me do that real quick. Never mind, I'm back to this. It writes like a dream. It's like butter. And the threads are not in the way. I was worried that I was going to be kind of pinching down here at the grip where the threads are. It's so smooth. Everything's smoothed out and rounded out that you cannot tell anything is in your way there. All right, so let's try this. I'm going to just write the name of this pen too. So it has a little bit of feedback, which I actually love, and but it's not like an irritation or a scratchy. So it's actually very, very, very nice. So when I am just printing, you can see the thick strokes and the thin strokes on this really nice nib. And now the writing sample. That was me picking my pen up. So I am just, I don't know, just so happy about having this beautiful italic nib. And you can tell it's a custom grind because the writing is just so smooth and so wonderful right out of the box. And the only thing I would actually do is, people were talking about a broad italic, or they were talking also about a music nib. So I get now what the fuss is all about. And this pen is, I don't know, it's just writing like a dream. And I just have to say, I hate it when this happens. But the nice thing is that when you get hooked on something like this, that you can actually just get the nibs and they can be quickly and easily interchanged because they give you the whole nib unit. So I'm going to be trying the music nib next, I believe. And then I may also go for like a broader nib because this one is a medium, but it's writing, I mean, it's writing really fine for me. So I could actually go up a size in this. And I think it's wonderful. It reminds me a lot in the way that it writes of my Pilot Falcon. So it gives me that, not the soft flex. It does not have flex at all, but the way that the letters look, it just is giving me that kind of wonderful handwriting look that I am always looking for in my fountain pen. So I understand why this was awarded the Reader's Choice Award for everyday carry. I don't know if I'd be carrying it out every day because I'm going to be afraid it's going to like fall or something, and then I will have to cry. So anyway, lovely, lovely, beautiful pen. And if my husband's watching, thank you so much for my beautiful anniversary gift. And I'm so glad that we get to celebrate together and then also love pens together, because that is just a joy. So I hope that this was a useful video for you, and until next time, bye.